stay productive and fruitful in the day of adversity. John 15 verse 16 says, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you go and bear fruit that will last, and so that wherever you ask in my name, my Father will give you." God wants me and you to be fruitful in our Christian service, in our academics, in our career, in our business, when it is convenient and when it's not convenient, when we are happy and when we are sad. It is about being fruitful. The question is how. Now that is what we are going to do right away. So, number one, acknowledge your present circumstances through the eyes of faith. No matter what you're going through, don't use your physical eyes to interpret the situation. You are a believer, you are a spiritual being. There's more of your life in the spiritual than in the physical. Read Habakkuk chapter 3 verse 17. There was no fruitfulness. The olives were not giving any fruit. There were no cattle in the stalls. But this was his attitude. Yet I will exult in the Lord. I will rejoice in the God of my salvation. That is someone who acknowledged the situation as it was through the eyes of faith. Secondly, Psalms 23, I can't pick the verse, but it says, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for thou art with me." God will never leave you nor forsake you, even in your pain, in your suffering, and that's why you'll bear fruit. Then number two, stay true and open to God's leading. Luke chapter 5 is the story of Peter. Peter had done everything he was doing to do fishing that night, but he caught nothing. He did not need a refresher course. He was good at what he did, but this time around he wasn't productive. So he was frustrated. But you know what? Peter stayed true. He never left the boat. He never left fishing. He stayed there. And when Jesus showed up, man, you know what went through? He was frustrated, yes, but when Jesus told him to dip down the net, he was very open that, "Jesus, I did what you're asking me to do, but I got nothing." But then he was open to God's leading, and he said, "Nevertheless, at your word, I will do it again. I will dip down the net." And the rest is history. You know what happened? He caught more fish than never before. He stayed true and open to God's leading. Number three, ask God to increase your faith. So you can get that from, should be, Luke chapter 17 verse 5. It says, "The apostles said to the Lord, increase our faith." So you need faith that helps you maintain your focus on God no matter what is happening in the present. In Hebrews chapter 12, Jesus said, "For the joy that was set before him," the Bible says rather, "he endured the cross and scorned its shame." And because of that, God had exalted him, and he had really rewarded him. Literally, that is paraphrasing. Yeah. So ask God to increase your faith and ask God to increase your wisdom. James chapter 1 verse 5 says, "But if anyone of you lacks wisdom, let him ask, who gives to all men generously without reproach, and it will be given to him." Ask God for wisdom. Solomon asked God for wisdom because of the multitude he was supposed to lead. So he asked for wisdom to lead God's people, and he got answered. Then last but not least, ask God to show you your burden bearers. The people that God has appointed to help you carry the burden, they won't do so much in conversation. They'll just help you They'll help you carry the burden. They'll do things for you without you asking for them. Ask God to show you your burden bearers, and trust you me, you'll be fruitful. Otherwise, I wish you all the best, and I'm praying to God that He sees through. And please don't quit, don't lose hope. Stay there, and you shall see the salvation of God. My name is Martin. It's always a pleasure to have you watch and listen. God bless you.